Welcome, universe. Welcome to KAED 128. And also, I would like you to welcome for my first ever talk show in town. For today, I will going to talk about or tell about the 6 elements of drama in the play titled Hamlet by Shakespeare. This story really touches my heart. I really love how they act and the story of Shakespeare's really inspired me. Char, sana all. Okay, I've seen this play in the YouTube from the BCL Theater. The people who acted really amazed me. Like from the costume, lightning effects, background, sound effect, backdrop, and also the actor and actresses are very amazing. You can really say that they are really pro in this. Yes. That you can say that they really put an effort for this stage. For the information of everybody, this is Edelle Pocson, a third-year Bachelor of Culture and Arts Education, studying at Visayas State University, living in Barangay Dahigan, Ormoc City. Hamlet's story is about a prince who wanted to take revenge for the killing of his father, who happened to be his uncle. And his uncle is his mother's second husband and currently the new king of Denmark. Can you see it? Yes, this story really is amazing. In this story, Hamlet is a prince of Denmark. His father was the king. The king had died before anything could have happened. Hamlet's uncle Claudius had his marriage with the queen Gratitude and Hamlet's mother, and soon he owned the throne. Then one day, Hamlet's father appeared in a form of ghost in front of Hamlet's eyes and informed him that Claudius was the one who murdered him, and so Hamlet sure to take the revenge. Inciting incident and conflict, Hamlet's king was murdered by Claudius and Hamlet swore to take revenge for his father. The rising action of the story is Hamlet then got the idea to let the actors perform the murdered situation of his father's case, as he was told from the ghost, and observe how will Claudius respond. After the play displayed the scenes of how his father was murdered, Claudius stood up with an anger and left to be alone. He then prayed to the Lord to ask for forgiveness, then admitted that he did murder Hamlet's father. Hamlet hesitated to kill Claudius with his sword behind him, but he feared that if he were about to kill Claudius while he is praying, he should go to heaven. But Hamlet wanted to go to hell. The climax of the story has 2 parts. First climax is when Hamlet stopped Polonius after the talk with his mother on trying to tell her why she is wrong in sleeping with Claudius, as then he committed himself due to his violent action and bring himself into a conflict with the king. And the second climax is the freezing match when Gratitude started to drink the poison drink that Claudius intentionally made for Hamlet. Then they all started to fight and died. The following action of the story is when Ophelia decided to suicide due because of her father's death. Hamlet then was sent to England by Claudius and was meant to put to death. But soon, people realized that Hamlet was alive because he maintained to retrieve the death sentence letter. Hamlet then fought the freezing match. And lastly, the denouement of the story is when Hamlet told Rachel to remain and announce the truth. Later, Prince of Norway, Fortrebras, arrived with his army, and so he saw that the whole family had died. He claimed the kingdom for himself. The ending of the story really breaks my heart. Like, how did it happen? How did they all die just because of one mistake? One mistake that they can just talk about. Like, they should talk, why did it happen, or why did he kill his father? But then again, it's their story. Shakespeare's story is sometimes really had a sad ending. So just let's move on. I don't have anything to do with the ending because I can do nothing. So let's talk about the character. The protagonist in the story is the Prince Hamlet of Denmark, which is the main character, and the antagonist of the story is the Claudius, his uncle. The secondary character are Gratitude, Polonius, Ophelia, Honotario, Voltimad, Cornelius, Ostrich, Marcellus, Bernardo, Francisco, Ronaldo, Fontrivas, and Helmut's father, and so on and so forth. And the setting of the story is in the late Middle Age in Denmark, the royal place. The theme of the story is, I can really tell that this is about mystery of that, tragedy and complexity of action. They didn't think the action they made. That's why they all have died in the ending, I guess. Let's move on and talk about the next element of the play, which is the diction or dialogue. The actors and actresses are very good in English. They really memorized their script, and I can see that they are very confident enough to get the roles. And their diction and speaking is very clear and understandable. I like it. Yes, and the second one is the music. The music of the play really play a big role because I can see that it really helps it to make the scenes more exciting and lively. And lastly, spectacle. Spectacle is used in the play Hamlet very well. Thus, the plot, character, thought, melody or song, dictions, and spectacle. All of the parts of tragedy is used in the play very well by Shakespeare. And before I end this, let me leave a quote to you from Hamlet's point of view. There is nothing either good or bad, but thinking make it so. So I guess that's all for today. Thank you all for listening. God bless you.